It's a beautiful bacon day, Cookie Crusaders. Today we're going to be covering one of the three magic candies. Today will be Espresso Cookies magic candy and the details of why it's made Espresso Cookie very, very powerful in the current meta and the current arena battles. If you look at the wording, most of it's the same from the previous skill, except they've added the damage relative to max HP cap and a couple other things. What the really, really good thing is that Espresso now has injury and the ability to interrupt skills. So the injury, if you aren't familiar, is something that also CRK can do, and that lowers the maximum HP on a cookie. Now, why that matters is sometimes healers can be pretty fast, and if they can heal against your attack, then sometimes they can out-heal the ability for you to damage down a cookie. So where that injury becomes important is that it makes it so that you have a better chance of either one-shotting or crit killing a cookie in comparison to trying to take out their full health. Because you can injury max debuff at 25%. So if a cookie has 100,000 health and you put 25% injury on, that means they only have 75,000 health. And so that can be very, very important for a lot of reasons. Once you get to the level 10 magic candy, I should say, the extra damage on the final hit is raised. So a single hit damage of cookies is 294% plus 3.6 fixed damage relative to the max HP. So the 3.6% is going to be scaled in according to a cookie's max HP. So that's helpful because sometimes cookies are very high level and very high HP. That means this will do more damage because of that. The single hit damage to non-cookies will be 256%. So it will still work in PvE, but you're going to do less damage. The injury is a max HP of negative 9.2%, but the max HP at the start of the battle, not what their current max is. It's 20 seconds, and you can do it no more than 25%. So it takes 3 skill activations with just Espresso to get that 25%. If you do it with CRK, you'll get it by second rotation, like in combo with each other. So at level 10, stun on a final hit of 1.25 seconds. So it's not long, but it's enough. It's enough to help. And 325% of extra damage of targets that are immune to stun. Now, the few that I know of that are immune to stun would be Madeline Cookie and Caramel Arrow if they are in a position where they're using their light shield. I'm going to have to do more research to remember who else is immune to stun, but that could just be more of a planning for future cookies. Maybe some of the Disney character cookies will be immune to stun. It'll be interesting to see, because there's a lot of stun cookies out right now, so I'm sure that we're going to get some variations that deal with that. But remains to be seen still. At level 20, which we're not there yet, but at level 20, you only just increase the damage dealt with the final hit to targets that are immune to stun. So you go up about almost 30%. And then at level 30, you are up almost another... you are up 33%. So you can go up almost 70% damage just by getting this leveled up on the extra damage to stun immune targets. So that's going to be really important, really powerful. And what's nice is you get this little video here. It pulls the enemies, it does a huge hit, and then it stuns them for 1.25 seconds. So, right now, scam teams aren't working very well because of the specific current meta with Financer and Wildberry and how tanky the front line is right now. But when scam teams come up again, or they make the shift up again, Espresso Cookie is going to probably be in it because you will have that stun that can happen after Seafary's done her stun and after anyone else has done their charms like Kumio. So it's got to be timed very specifically. It's got to run very fluidly for it to work. But it could. It really could. And I think that that's going to be something we will probably see in the future. But I'd love your opinions and your feedback. which is your favorite magic candy? I'm going to still cover the other two, but I wanted to kind of solo cover them. That way you get a very detailed and in-depth understanding of these magic candies. And there will be more to come out. We have no idea what they're going to be. We have no idea when they're going to be. Hopefully we get ones for latte and milk cookie and a couple others soon. That'd be really nice. I'd love to see a magic candy that gives milk some interesting features, because if we're going to have a tank meta, give me all the tanks as an option. I want to see everyone as a potential. But I'd still love your feedback and what you think. What's your favorite magic candy so far of the three? Who do you want one to be having a magic candy next? Do you want it to be an epic cookie only? Would you like it to be a rare cookie so that they can become viable in an epic meta? What do you want to see? Let me know. Either way, thank you so much for coming by, and have a wonderful day.